It is the Jim and Terry Show, coming to you from the Hobbit Hole Studio in Bobcaygeon. I'm one of your hosts, Terry.
And I'm the other one of those hosts, Jim.
And with me is my other host.
My other host. Oh, all of a sudden, it's all about you.
It's you. It's Jim from Pefferlaw, the Pefferlaw Warriors. Don't ask me what they're fighting in Pefferlaw outside of these big... huge-ass mosquitoes that they have in Pefferlaw in the swamplands of...
Haven't seen many this year.
Oh,
but this has been a weird... We had a hailstorm. Did you get that hailstorm?
No, didn't
we
get
had
a
a hailstorm, and it made me a little nervous.
Are you talking about last night?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Really?
No. Sorry. That is a lie. A total lie, Terry. I lied to you. That was Tuesday.
You did it so unwittingly.
That was Tuesday. Tuesday was...
Okay. No.
And we have memories of 2 years ago.
2 years ago Tuesday.
The 2 years ago.
You mean the ice storm in March?
The hailstorm that absolutely damaged anybody who was in Pefferlaw was damaged.
Wow.
Nobody got out of it.
Everybody
I escaped it, but I wasn't in Pefferlaw.
Okay, well, let's draw it back into the Jim and Terry Show Save America theme, which is trying to offer some friendly advice from your northern neighbors leaning over the fence. Do you remember Tim Tooltime Taylor?
Oh, yeah.
So he had a neighbor.
Michigan, right?
Yeah, do you remember the fence and his neighbor? You could never see the neighbor, but he was the kind voice over the fence, always giving him advice.
Howdy, partner.
So that's what I think the Jim and Terry Show are offering, not in condemnation, not in a desire to see America fail, but as a friendly neighbor with some advice from having observed for, what's Canada's birthday this year? 1867 to, it's got to be what? A long time.
12 years.
I'm in a fog. I'm in my Benadryl fog. My antihistamines are kicking in. So we're looking over the fence to see how America has, and you just gave an example, said, oh, you don't need those jets, those Avro arrows. We will protect you. You don't need nuclear weapons because we will protect you. So all of that stuff led to dependence upon the U.S. And now Trump is saying, you guys, you don't do nothing.
You don't pull up your pants. You're not doing nothing. You didn't do anything.
How can we depend on you for northern security?
We need you for nothing.
And so that's where we're at now, having been told and scolded, you don't need any of this, buy it all from us.
Well, he betrayed Ukraine because the American deal with Ukraine was they had lots of nuclear weapons. And the deal was get rid of your nuclear weapons for the sake of peace with Russia, and we'll look after you should Russia ever attack. And then the Trump administration has bailed on that. And I'm going to tell you who they're going to bail on next. They're going to bail on Israel. They're going to leave Israel hanging.
That's your prediction
because
you've got a biblically prophetic lens that you use to color.
I do. I got to admit.
Okay, so I'm going to challenge that and say no, it's not going to happen the way you think the Bible is prophesying these things, that everybody's going to gang up on Israel.
Okay, Well, I do believe that, yes. I think everybody's going to gang up on Israel.
But you believe that because the Bible tells me so.
The Bible, and of course, a lot of prophecies have come true, like that becoming a nation, which I'm sure in your book you got it erased or something. I don't know.
More like I'm questioning the certitude that everybody who claims these things has. I don't think it's that clear. Myself. So will they abandon Israel? Stay tuned.
I will admit to that, and that's just me saying what I'm observing now. I do believe that end is going to come, but I don't know if it's going to be because the United States bails on Israel. I just got a real feeling they're going to bail on Israel.
Yes, and that feeling is informed by your interpretation of what the Bible tells me so.
But if it doesn't, don't discredit the Bible. It didn't say that.
Well, then I'm discrediting you and your interpretation of the Bible.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, well, this is the problem, that everybody has their own interpretation of a body of text. But that's not where we're going. We're going with how can we, as neighbors to the north, with our elbows on our fence saying, howdy, neighbor, what advice can we give America to get themselves out of the big hole, a Trump-sized hole, to be specific, that they have created for themselves by not electing once, but twice, and you don't think he'll go the third time? So how can we help America to regain its status? Because it has no credibility in the world today.
There is going to be a mess down there, in my opinion, and here's why. Everybody who has tied their horse to the Trump wagon, every one of them, he's got something on them all. Even if it's inside trading, he's got something on them all.
Well,
because nobody would have this leader. Nobody would have this leader unless you were run like a Putin, where you got your, whatever those guys are, a secret army protecting you. An army that Trump's trying to
So what's
mobilize.
happened to all those who held Trump accountable in the first Trump 1.0?
Well, they're all gone,
Adam
aren't they?
Kinzinger, Liz Cheney, all the other Jeff, what's his name? Anyway, there are 3 or 4 senators, congressmen, all who voted to impeach Trump. All of them, I believe, are gone from politics.
Yeah. Well, it's because here's how you do it. Who's the governor of California?
Newsom.
Newsom is thinking of running for president, right?
Right.
Trump now, through his administration, has opened an investigation into his wife. This is how all mobsters get you. It's not you. You're a brave man. You're strong. But you know, your little granddaughter there who plays the piano so lovely, eh? It'd be such a shame if something should happen to her hands. You better keep an eye on her. Next thing you know, you're just getting out of the way, because it's not you that is the coward. But you cannot put your family into that. There's a reason why these politicians are leaving, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, because they didn't just threaten her, they threatened her children. So now she's in Brazil or one of those countries. That's where she lives.
Now, when you say threaten, you're saying that that Trump, the president of the United States, is using the levers of government, DOJ, the Justice Department, and the investigatory bodies of the FBI/CIA/whatever, Department of Homeland Security, whatever. He's got it all at his fingertips to do his will.
I wouldn't be surprised if everybody in his direct contact, you know, all those people, I don't want to name it because I don't want to get in trouble, are in the Epstein Files.
There we go. This was the big one that we were going to help America solve. Just some of you know. And what happened to the senator who threatened to read them out loud, the whole Epstein Files, unredacted, from the Congress?
Well, he just recently named 3 people.
He's already named 3 people?
3 people. He stood up in the thing. He says, "I'm going to name names." I think it was 3 people. Now I don't know. I don't recognize the names, but I think they're billionaires, and I think they're in that. Let's face it, folks. You got to understand something here. Epstein ran a human trafficking, children trafficking,
child trafficking,
outfit. A lot of the people that are associating with Trump are in that file of his clients. Epstein also was connected with Israel in its secret service. Epstein has something on everybody. That's why Ghislaine Maxwell is being treated like a princess when she's a convicted pedophile. Never on the face of this earth would anybody get that. For what reason? As long as she keeps her mouth shut. And she will. Because she has a parent and she has other people that, you know, so part of the deal was, and I get my stay until I get pardoned, and I believe that'll come. I stay in luxury because she gets special food, she gets special access, special outings, all kinds of stuff that nobody else does. She's the only pedophile in any well, they even call it a prison camp. It's not a prison, it's a prison camp, like a Girl Guide camp. That's what she's in. So let's face it, guilty as sin. The Epstein file is loaded with people that would bring the president down as well, or he would release it, or he's afraid of the retaliation that would come against him should he release it. So he's just going to sit on it as long as he possibly can.
Okay, predict the scene. We saw January 6, 2020, when rioters stormed the Capitol building. Would you see such an outrage, or can you see this in a movie somewhere where the Epstein Files list comes out and it's far worse than anybody ever thought? Would there be riots in the Capitol worse
Against Trump?
against Trump? Would they try to haul him, drag him out like Louis the 16th
No, I
head?
honestly don't think so. Because number one, should they all break, he's not going to be the guilt. I didn't. No. They're all the evil ones. And I think his main core of followers probably would think it's cool messing around with a 15-year-old. I shouldn't say that, but the idea is they're so frozen into their mindset that they cannot admit they were wrong. You got a madman. You elected a madman. Now, that's why I like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Mind you, she made millions, but Marjorie Taylor Greene...
Illegally. She's a criminal
got
too.
out. She got out, but she got out. And maybe the reason she's in Brazil is who knows why.
There's no extradition treaty with Brazil.
That's right, something like that. And the other thing is when Trump was confronted with her son, I think it is, but her children being threatened with death, he said good.
He said good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Allegedly.
All right, America, you got some house cleaning to do, and it isn't looking good. A lot of corruption. Jim and Terry show have some friendly advice. Stay tuned. Bye-bye for now. It's complicated, this relationship I have with my morning coffee. It's from the way that I